Guys, today we are touring this 3-bedroom penthouse in the heart of Telok Kurau, and for those people who are looking to get your kids into Taonan Primary School, Head Girls or CHIJ, you'll be in for a treat because this unit at 1238 square foot is a rare undervalued gem. Why? Because it's selling below $2,000 per square foot, and at the time of recording, we already know that the 99-year leasehold condos downwards towards Bayshore is going to trade close to $3,000 per square foot, and this unit is trading below $2,000 per square foot, and it's in a very livable size, suitable for families because it comes with 3 bedrooms. So make sure you stay till the end because after the tour of this house, we'll be sharing with you the price analysis and the location. So as you enter into the place, you will be greeted by this open kitchen over here, and this open kitchen has the potential for you to install a sliding panel over here so that when you're doing your heavy cooking, which most of you may not be doing so often, you can actually close up the sliding door and then you actually open this door over here so that there's proper ventilation right over here. And the kitchen cabinets and the countertops are still in very good condition, and looking downwards, right, you can see that the floor is actually marble floor, which is quite rare these days because all the new developments are actually providing you with porcelain, if not even vinyl flooring as well. For this unit itself, it's actually furnished with marble flooring, and this side you can see that the TV wall and the TV console has already been built in, and the setback from the sofa to the TV is actually sufficient enough, at least 3 meters. And I like the configuration of a landscape layout over here. Why? Because you are able to enjoy your lunch, your dinners while watching the TV, and those who are sitting at the sofa area and the dining table can actually still maintain a meaningful conversation while having the lunch and watching TV. And right behind me right now, there's actually this bomb shelter, which is a rare find because a lot of the 3 bedrooms compact at $2 million. These days, the newer properties don't even provide you with a storeroom at $2 million, but you actually have a storeroom right here for your immediate storage needs, so to keep your house clutter-free as well. Right behind the camera right now, there's actually a decent-sized balcony as well, so you want to do your morning stretching and yoga and whatnot, that's something that you will like as well. Invisible grills have been done, so if you have kids at home, you don't need to worry about safety as well. And looking out at the balcony, for those people that are like me, cannot stand looking at the wall, and you'll be very happy that you're actually having a pocket view. This unit itself, as compared to other units, we are not directly facing at the development, we are actually facing the separation between 2 developments over here, which offers you the view of MBS, the CBD, which means that during special occasions, you get to enjoy the views of fireworks right at the comfort of your own home as well. But coming back to the views and the facing here, if you come visit the place, you realize that it's actually a very breezy area because all the developments here are actually low rise, and in fact right in front of the house is a landed property. Is that a landed property? Yeah, it's a landed property. You're facing the driveway of the landed property, and it's a super underused landed property because I don't even see any cars in the house, and it's just a 2-story quite classic house. So if you ask me, it adds on to a bit of aesthetic, a bit of good vibes because you're not immediately facing one neighbor right in front of your house. Looking at the area here, there's a lot of new build small developments, and obviously you will know that this is not a mega development which most of you may like. However, we wish to bring to your attention that this is not the development that we typically call it Mickey Mouse development, because Mickey Mouse development means to say that the 3 bedrooms are 700 square feet, the 2 bedrooms are 600 square feet, and the 1 bedrooms are 300 over square foot. Those are what we call Mickey Mouse projects, where the PSF is super high, which in this development you actually have very decent mix of 2, 3 and 4 bedrooms. So make sure you stay until the end because we're going to debunk all these myths. So as mentioned, this is actually a duplex unit, which is some people call it a penthouse. On this level, it also comes with the common room, one over here and another one at the back right here, one common toilet and on my left, and all rooms come with built-in cabinets already done up for you. For this room, right, you can actually have the option of installing the zip track to make this room slightly bigger, but over here you will see that there's already a double bed with potential to even make it a king size bed if you really need be. But if you need a bigger room or an enclosable study area, you can definitely consider installing a zip track out there. Now let's go head up to the master bedroom. Now, as usual, we always say that the person paying for the mortgage should enjoy the biggest room. And here we have your master bedroom, which is on level 2, that is attached to the roof terrace as well, whereby there's potential for you to enclose the area for additional living area by installing the zip track. This area is a slight bonus area as compared to other units which are penthouses in this development. Why? Because there was this area that was slightly open, and the owner actually requested the developer to enclose this area so that they have an additional mini walk-in wardrobe over here. This is a double bed, so if you wish to have a king size bed, there's more than enough space for you right here as well. So there's another recess area over here, and to my right is actually an ensuite bathroom. Here can always be a dresser table, or if you want to have better experience when you're doing your making up and whatnot, these large panel windows also faces the views of MBS and as well the CBD too. Now, before we talk about the pricing and the location, this is the roof terrace that we are talking about. And if you look across, right, many of the neighbors has already installed zip track. But of course, it's entirely up to you for those that prefer an alfresco area or a place for you to do your morning exercise or just a place for you to lounge around. You can always keep this open as it is right now. Trellis has already been installed, so it's up to your own imagination, creativity, and lifestyle to decide what you wish to do in this nice open terrace. Now, so much about the house. I'll hand over to my partner Daniel, who will be debunking all the myths and talk about the location plus the pricing.
Alright guys, this is Daniel Lawrence. So I want to share a little bit with you about the location as well as the pricing. Thank you for staying until now. Let me share with you the location wise. So in terms of location wise, we are within 1 km to Tao Nan, Ngee Ann Primary High Girls School and CHIJ Katong. Within 7 to 9 minutes, there's 3 ways for you to get to Marine Terrace MRT. And let me share with you a little bit about the pricing here. If you look at the pricing now, within 1 km from Tao Nan versus the District 15, right? District 15 averagely has been transacted around $2,300 per square foot, as high as $3,569 per square foot. Whereas for Tao Nan School area is $1,784 per square foot, averagely, as high as $2,400. To compare Tao Nan to OCR area, alright, which is majority of the leasehold condos. In fact, right now in the OCR area, the per square foot wise for the average is very similar to us. It's $1,747 per square foot already. What about our options here? If I want something slightly bigger, right, around 1,100 square feet, and I want to know what's being transacted as well as what is available in the market right now. So if you can see here in my data, right, the transaction has already been transacted averagely 1,846 per square foot. It's averagely around $1,900 per square foot. What about us now? One thing I want to highlight to you is this not caveated size that you will be purchasing that will be so-called free for you, right? What do I mean there? The size of this penthouse is 1,238 square feet. However, as Marcus mentioned just now, there's additional, roughly additional 120 square feet that is not being reflected inside the caveat. Which means that at the price that you're paying right now, instead of paying $1,600 per square foot, you're probably paying around 1,471 square feet. Obviously, this is something bonus, is not going to reflect, but you know that this is the space that you can use. Now, best of all, if we compare with the X value here, the X value show that this place is worth roughly $1,700 per square foot. So potentially, you're talking about almost $300 per square foot of a savings. And lastly, I want to highlight to you that this is one of the very undervalued freehold properties. It's one of the cheapest penthouse that is within 1 km to Tao Nan. Now, the other thing I want to share with you is very close to us, there's this leasehold property by Site. I'm sure you heard about this name called Parc Esta. Have you known that Parc Esta is currently transacting as high as $2,547 per square foot? And we are not too far away from them, right? And their 3 bedrooms is currently transacting at $2.24 million. A small 3 bedrooms without a storeroom, without a terrace, and we are talking about 2.24 compared to below $2 million right here, and also within 1 km to Tao Nan. So if you want to view this place, give us a call. We'd love to show you around.